Back now on Triad today, and I'm really excited about meeting this next guest. He has been quite a public servant for many, many years and doing some great things as a safety programs manager. J. Paul, our director. Let's meet Phil Wiley, who is a safety programs manager for PART, Piedmont Authority for Regional Transportation, and you're over there keeping Brent McKinney straight. Is that right?
Well, we're working at it.
Thanks
for the introduction.
Good to see you. How you doing?
Fine.
What is the, people are saying, well, now what do you mean? What is the PART safety program? Does that just mean that your buses drive safely? No, that's not what this is about. What is the safety program?
Safety program is a program that we've had up and running or really getting started over the last few months. It's Accident Safety Awareness Program, ASAP,
right?
The acronym for it. The intent is to reduce accidents and save lives.
For all of us driving.
For all of us.
What is the, can you give me any, you don't have to give me all the statistics, but I'd like to hear something from you about how common crashes are, automobile crashes are in this area. Do you have any idea?
We do. We spent a number of months looking at NCDOT and DMV data. And in accidents, you want to look at a big picture, so start for 2 or 3 years. But we looked at a 5-year period from 2003 through 2007. And in that 5 years, it turns out the 10 counties that are served by PART, they're on average 37,700 and some accidents per year.
Good grief.
That's an accident every 13 to 14 minutes.
Good grief. Now, how often does alcohol play into this?
Alcohol is involved in this region in that same time period almost 8.5% of the times in every accident. In the fatalities, it's almost 25% of the accidents.
Now, I want you to say that again. I want to let this sink in, folks, because this is one of my pet peeves. Of all the fatal accidents, car crashes that you said the percentage that involve alcohol are what?
It's almost 25% throughout the 10-county region.
Folks, we got to crack down on that and do something. All right, let's talk about something positive that you're doing from PART with safety, and let's hone in just a little bit on educating younger drivers. I'm going to go down a menu of list of things and sort of let you react to things that a lot of younger drivers, not all, but a lot are engaged in doing while they're driving. One is talking on the cell phone. Bad, right?
Bad, very bad. Particularly for teenagers, but you know, the new law's out first, that's against law to text. And with the teenagers right now, if they're on the graduated license program, they're not supposed to be on the cell phone.
So that's actually a part of the law on the graduated license.
Yes.
So if you can get pulled over if you're what, 18 to 20, what is it?
I think it's 17 to 18. 17
to 18 in that time.
And it varies by age group.
And what about, now look, I don't want to seem like I'm trying to stereotype kids, because I mean I hated that when people used to do that to me, but a lot of them are listening to loud music, whatever. Is that a factor in crashes and accidents? And
there are a lot of distractions for any of us, but the teens with the inexperienced drivers, the biggest factor seems to be another teenager in the car. Nationally, studies have shown that you put a second teenager in the car, the chance of a fatal accident doubles. You put 3 or more in the car and it quadruples.
Is that just because of loud talking and carrying on and goofing around and
all of the above, and you know, sort of dancing or moving around in the seats, distractions, talking?
Yeah, well, that makes sense. All right, now what do you, without the two of us sounding like old fogies, which we may be anyway, I mean, how can you get this message across? Are you in PART doing something to try to reach younger drivers?
We've created a brochure for the teen driver, talking about some of the distractions, asking them to make responsible choices for their everyday driving. The Highway Patrol's got a fantastic program out there. They had one yesterday up in Stokes County dealing with texting while driving. And
of course, you may not know, but October 18th to the 24th is National Teen Driver Safety Week, so it's appropriate to do that. We're almost out of time. I want to make sure we get up the PART website in case you want to find out more about the brochures and the educational programs. I have to ask you too, were you a careful driver as a teenager? Now you're on television. This is an official record of your statement.
Not as careful as I should have been.
All right, but don't do as I do, do as I say. No, look, seriously, thanks for putting out all this educational information, and I hope I know it's going to do some good.
We hope so.
All right, come back and see us. We'll be right back after this.